going to share with you my top 10 favorite books in no particular order because picking 10 was hard enough. The first one is the only one that I don't have the physical copy with me because my mom is borrowing it. It's any book written by Kristen Hanna. I haven't read this one yet, but I have read The Nightingale and The Great Alone, and they're both so good. She writes mainly historical fiction, so if you're into that, I feel like you really love her writing. All of her books are kind of long, but they're so interesting that it makes it worth it. If you've read The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, I really recommend The Snow Child. It's about a couple surviving their first winter in Alaska. I'm into those like survivor books. I feel like they're very captivating, but this also has the story of family and bonding, and it was really sweet. It was like a warm hug. So I highly recommend this book, especially during the winter, which is when I read it. Another book that is literally a warm hug is The House in the Cerulean Sea. It's so cute. It's about like monster children kind of who live in this private house in the Cerulean Sea because they're hidden from society, and you just grow to love them, and it's really cute. I love this book. Another book that I completely fell in love with is Mary Jane. It's about a girl who lives in a very controlled household. She had a lot of rules and not a lot of independence. She starts to nanny for this family that's kind of all over the place. It's a really easy, quick read, and I highly recommend it for the summer. My next one is more an author, but Taylor Jenkins Reid. These are my two favorite books from her, but honorable mention to Malibu Rising and The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. She has this whole series, which these 4 books are all in, and they all kind of are intertwined. So I highly recommend reading all 4. For example, you get introduced to Carrie Soto in Malibu Rising, and then she has her own book. It's about Carrie Soto, and she's a tennis player who retired, and now someone is threatening to beat her record, so she has her dad coach her, and she goes back to playing tennis. It's just such a heartwarming story about Carrie Soto, about her relationship with her dad, about everything. I'm obsessed. I read it in like one day, and I definitely cried. And Daisy Jones and the Six, they now have a TV show. The format of this book is really cool. It's written like an interview perspective, and it's about a band and how they became a band, how they fell apart. It's so interesting. Also read this in like 2 days. Another book that I love, but I might be biased because my best friend annotated it for me, but Normal People by Sally Rooney is so good. They also have a TV show for this. If you're someone who loves romance and you love happy endings, I don't recommend it. I don't think you'll love it, but I kind of love the books that don't usually end happy. They're just kind of like character development, follow this character through time, and this book is perfect for that. It's not all happy, but it's real. It basically just follows 2 characters and their relationship with each other through time. The next series I've been really into recently is Magnolia Parks. A lot of people call this like a British Gossip Girl, and I definitely get those vibes. It's like following a bunch of rich kids and their friendship and their relationships and their drama. It's like reality TV in a book. You eat it up, but you don't support any of it because none of it is healthy. I highly recommend this series if you just want something fun and easy to read. It's not for everyone though. I feel like it's either love it or hate it kind of book. Then we have Beartown, which is totally different vibe. It's a very serious, heavy topic kind of book. It's the kind of book you read when you want a ton of book quotes, because literally every page is quotable and something you'd want to highlight if you annotate. It's intense. Definitely look at trigger warnings for it, but at the end of the day, I do feel like it's a beautiful story. It's about this little town called Beartown, and they have an ice hockey team, and they want the team to do really well to get this town back on the map. And it follows a bunch of different families that are involved with the team. So like the star player, you'd get the perspective of him, also his dad, his mom, his sister. And lastly, one of my favorite books ever is Where the Crawdads Sing. This has a movie about it. Also, Beartown has a TV show about it now. It has a lot of naturey descriptions, which I love. I find it so beautiful, but I love this book. I feel like if you've already seen the movie, you kind of know what it's about, but it's about a marsh girl. She lives in the marsh alone because of some family things. Then someone dies and everyone blames the marsh girl because it's an easy thing to do. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really good. I highly recommend reading it if you haven't already. Those are my top 10 books, but I have so many other recommendations if you like this video and want me to make more. If you have any favorite books that I didn't mention, please let me know because I'm always trying to add to my TBR. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.